Hey guys, GameBar06 here, and we're back with another video. This is the next poll result. This one where I included both males and females. And in this one, as you're going to see, well, you can see from the screenshot within that, the reference that I'm using, Vegeta 1. For this one, I decided, instead of just drawing the character, I decided to redraw a specific screenshot that I took from an episode in the series. I had people in Discord guess where this came from, and I'm just gonna let you guys know right now. This is from episode 38, when Vegeta is fighting Hit. This is what I'm redrawing, and not only did I redraw it, but I try to redraw it in Shintani style, because in my opinion, that is the best style that any Dragon Ball animated series has ever been in. I haven't read too much of the manga. Well, I've read up to the where the Android 1718 killed Dr. Gero. But yeah, the Shintani style, at least for Dragon Ball Z, is my favorite. And yeah, and this is the first time since the male and female fusion video that I did, where I fused Gajeel and what was his name, Scar. This is the first time since then that I've actually drawn a male, or fully drawn a male for a digital piece. And this is, I guess, this is the first time I did a fully digital piece of a male character using, without drawing it traditionally first. So, hope you guys like it. And you're gonna see within this that I do some resizing and such, to try to get the proportions of the character relative to the screen, to get that to be as accurate as possible. I also kind of reworked the upper body, the actual pectorals, and what's it called, the abdominal wall that you see right now. That's irrelevant, because as you can see in the screenshot, Vegeta is fully clothed, and in fact, for the majority of the Dragon Ball series in general, Vegeta is fully clothed. Like, he'll have ripped clothing, but his upper body won't be exposed. The only time it's been exposed, at least to my recollection, is Dragon Ball Super, when during the Tournament of Power. That's pretty much the only time that's really happened. In comparison to people like Goku's been shirtless in actually countless battles. In Z and Super, when he fought Vegeta, he got shirtless. When he fought Frieza, he got shirtless. The only reason he didn't get shirtless against Cell is because he gave up and had Gohan handle it, which to me is being a terrible father. He's not entirely terrible. I've seen worse. Like, I forget what the dude's name is, but the one in Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood, the one who experiments on his own daughter and fuses her and her dog. That's probably the worst Walt I've ever seen in any anime or fiction in general. One who's just willingly was able to just willingly experiment on their daughter for monetary gain. That's the most messed up thing I've ever seen, and the worst thing I've seen from Goku as a father's force Gohan to fight Cell when first of all, he didn't need to give Cell a sensu bean. Had he not given Cell a sensu bean, and had he either one, used the sensu bean to continue fighting, or two, just not give in to him and allow Gohan to fight him instead, since Gohan was at that point stronger than Goku, then they would have been able to beat Cell without that. But for some reason, Goku's pride, which could come from his Saiyan heritage, made it so he had to give Cell a sensu bean so the fight would be fair. In a scenario like that, I can kind of respect it. If you're a Vegeta, it would be more sensible if it were Vegeta. But for someone like Goku, who's usually prioritizing protecting the Earth over his own pride, and in this case, he's not even the one fighting, so I don't even know why he did it. Honestly, so that's why that's like probably the worst example I've seen of his him being a father. I mean, he did eventually actually take Gohan fishing. You guys remember in the Sand Saga, he promised Gohan that they would go fishing, and then it wasn't until the Cell Saga after they did the training that they did. But yeah, I would say Vegeta is better as a father, because he hasn't really. Okay, after the Android Saga, I'll be honest. Because during the Android Saga, even though Bulma and Trunks they were watching the battle, he didn't care for their safety at that point. Granted, this is the 4B Vegeta actually became more of a good guy, and he was still the prideful, arrogant, ruthless Saiyan at this point. After that, though, he was a decent father and a decent human being, even though he did rely on Bobby to get to get the power he needed to fight Goku, because he was so desperate. How at that point he did redeem himself by sacrificing himself, and also he had Piccolo take Trunks and Goten to make sure they were safe. So that's one example. The other example, when Beerus hit Bulma, Vegeta showed that he actually cared, and then he got angry, he got powered up as a result, and tried to defend Bulma when Beerus slapped her. And for that sake, he'd be essentially trying to defend the entire Earth, since Beerus was about to destroy it. I mean, eventually Goku had to come along, and they had to do the ritual. Yeah. He took Trunks to the roller coaster, like he promised him back during the Majin Buu arc, where Vegeta and Trunks trained in the training room that had like 300 times gravity, and then Trunks once showed Vegeta he could go Super Saiyan, and then he told Trunks that if he can land a hit, that he can go to he would take him to a roller coaster, which Trunks did land a hit on Vegeta. Then Vegeta hit him back. Trunks started crying. Yeah, so those are examples of Vegeta being a good father/husband, in my opinion. And I think that he's done more to help Trunks and Bulma, and also Bulma, Vegeta's newest daughter, than Goku has done to help Goten, or Gohan. In fact, for the first 7 years of Goten's life, Goku was never around. Granted, he was dead, and he stayed dead because he felt like, as if he's alive, he just brings trouble to the Earth, which, to a certain extent, I guess that is true, because it wasn't until he came back for the tournament the whole Buu Saga stuff happened. But at the same time, from what I could tell, that would have happened regardless. He probably was getting energy from behind the scenes anyway. So if anything, Goku helped to save the Earth at that point. So yeah. Yeah, that's about it. Oh yeah. By the time this video comes out, there should be another poll in the description, so be sure to check that out. I'm going to be replacing Vegeta, since he won, obviously, with someone else. Someone suggested, and from a different Discord server. I forget the dude's name, but it's from a show called Parasite, Parasyte. I don't actually know the characters themselves. That's what I'm going to replace them with. Then the next poll is going to be slightly different because I think I'm actually going to do a redraw. But yeah, this is basically done. This is the end, and then I'm going to quickly show you the original full screen, and then I'm going to show you mine, and you guys can let me know how I did. So this is the original one, and then yeah, so this is from after hit Vegeta, like during the fight, Hit just essentially made Vegeta his plaything, and this is him getting ready to strike again, since Vegeta is that type of character. And this is the redraw. So in this one, as I might have said it before, but yeah, I was trying to do the Shintani style. So that's why the colors are different. The shading style is different. I made it simpler. I had a reference, so I tried my best. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. And yeah, be sure to vote on the poll. I'll draw whoever is the top voted 24 hours from when this is uploaded, which will be uploaded. This will be uploaded at 3 p.m. at whatever time. So keep that in mind. I'll see you guys later.